Hi, everybody. Well, on this 20th day of the month of August, the big story is the rain in the forecast for the coming days. Not talking about steady rain most days, but an increasing likelihood that we will get into a run of days with measurable rainfall, possibly Wednesday, certainly Thursday, Friday into Saturday. I'm Rod Hill. Appreciate you watching. Coming to you from the Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, Washington area, and from the KGW studios here this morning. So on the left, this is the American GFS model, and this is total rain output potentially from tomorrow, Wednesday, through the day Saturday. Now, I put a low down here in the corner because it's a big low that's going to be setting off of the coast of Oregon that's going to be spiraling up all this moisture. And look at this. You can almost tell if the low is here, see this kind of wraparound area right here where it gets heavier. I mean, look at this. This shows 1.40 inches out around Washington County, 1.31 in Portland, 1.16 up in Kelso Longview, about an inch and a half in Astoria, over an inch in Tillamook, shows about a half of an inch up in Seattle, shows 3/10 of an inch or a quarter anyway down in the southwestern corner of Oregon, and shows a little bullseye of precipitation out over the Blue Mountains as well. So what I want you to get out of this graphic is that this is very widespread rain that we expect to come in terms of the aerial coverage of decent soaking rainfall Wednesday through Saturday combined totals. Most weather models are somewhere in this neighborhood. The lowest model I've seen still gives Salem and Portland, for example, half of an inch of rain or more. So pretty good soak coming. And don't forget, Thursday is the day that we're looking for the potential of thunderstorms fired up as well. So this is absolutely going to be a player in your outdoor plans. Again, Wednesday, the pattern is more of a scattered pattern. And, you know, with scattered precipitation, maybe you get lucky and wherever you are outdoors doing your thing, you don't have any rain. Or maybe you're in an area that just gets hit with one after another of these scattered showers that develop during the PM hours of Wednesday into Wednesday night. I think Wednesday morning's dry. And again, total rainfall Wednesday through Saturday. If you look at all the models for the valley, you get as little as 4/10 to 1.25 inches. Some of the models go higher than that. Thursday, numerous showers, which is my way of saying I think pretty much everybody here on the west side of our state and up into the Cascades and out into at least the West Gorge and Southwest Washington will see some rain, some measurable rain. And there will be the possibility of scattered storms developing. Of course, that would dump some downpours. Friday is the day that low that I talked about a moment ago actually pushes inland. So that would, I would think, end the storm chance, but it could bring us periods of fairly widespread steady rain. Then Friday is also the start of hood to coast relay. So lots of people are going to be watching the forecast for that. It would be really unusual for a hood to coast day to have widespread hours of steady rain. Doesn't happen very often. And then Saturday, the whole thing, the low is inland, but now it breaks down, and the weekends we're left with a westerly flow, a lot of residual moisture kind of left over. So notice my bottom line, Saturday could be possibly more clouds than rain, but certainly the ongoing chance of what would be mostly light rain showers in the area. Again, that's on Saturday. And then Sunday, the rain is over. Now, this is from the Severe Prediction Center from the National Weather Service. And what this shows you, this is Thursday night, and a Friday morning. Thursday day, Thursday night, ending early Friday morning. That green, which shades all of Washington, and green that shades much of Oregon, is in the possibility for convective weather, meaning thunderstorm activity. Right now, we are not listed in what would be the marginal area for some of these storms turning severe. You may recall last Saturday, we had 1-inch hail. That's classified as severe weather because it can do property and crop damage. And we had winds that, according to radar, may have been above 50 miles per hour. When wind gusts reach 58 or greater, then that's considered severe limits for property damage as well. But right now, we're not in that area. We're just in a good risk area for thunderstorm development. Again, this is Thursday into Thursday night. So I tell you what, boy, lots of things lining up, pointing to an active weather pattern. Quick shout out to the Momentus Wealth podcast, Todd Pisarchik's team from Momentus Wealth Management. It's a mouthful to say. Just uploaded either last Friday or over the weekend a brand new podcast. You can catch these podcasts. Each of them deal with certain investment or different investment topics. You can listen on Apple Podcast and on Spotify. I'm going to listen hopefully later today to that new drop that Todd's team put up there. Momentus Wealth Management. They're the team I use, by the way, for my Roth, IRA and that type of thing for my investment planning. Highly recommend them. Okay, I promised you last time I talked to you that we would get into, actually, let me back up. I'm going to come back to that map. I'm going to come back to that. That's obviously Northwest Fire map, but I want to go ahead and continue our conversation on this rain pattern because a lot of you are probably watching for this and this only. So I showed you this model when I talked to you yesterday. This is the American GFS model. This one is at 10,000 feet, and everything that's shaded in green is a 70% saturation of the moisture level up through 10,000 feet. So all things considered, you would expect these green areas to be cloudy, and you expect these green areas to be where most of the moisture belts are, meaning a heightened chance of precip. This does show the low pressure center at 10,000 feet. So this is Wednesday morning. I know this is hard to watch, so watch my cursor. See the brown state outlines. There's the coast of Oregon. There's the coast of Washington. Right in here's Portland. So here's the low off the coast of British Columbia. This is Wednesday morning. Now watch this low drop to the south during the day Wednesday. That's what I want to show you. So this is Wednesday afternoon at 5 p.m. Now the low is off the Washington coast and the cyclonic southwesterly flow out ahead of this. So as this low drops south into our area on Wednesday, it's going to bring an increasing threat of scattered showers and bring increasing instability as well. Notice we're not in green, so we're not in a ton of moisture. That's why it's a scattered shower threat. It's tough to tell how much we see develop eventually tomorrow or not. The chance of rain Wednesday gets better and better the later we go into the PM hours. But now here it is Thursday morning. So Thursday morning, now the low is basically off of the Columbia River. Now we see green increasing rain. Again, here's Portland right here. And notice this is a south flow. The low is close by. It's a south flow, which is a flow of instability, unstable. This is why there's a thunderstorm threat along with numerous scattered showers developing on Thursday. You should absolutely consider the threat in your area of heavy downpours at times Thursday. The low just sits there and spins all day. This is Thursday at 5 p.m. If anything, this deepens the moisture threat later in the day going into Thursday evening and Thursday overnight. Now, I mentioned that Friday, here we are Friday morning, is the day that the low kind of moves inland. Although this latest model from the American GFS model this morning, this is a bit of a change, doesn't really throw the low inland. It just drops it a little bit farther south and weakens it a little bit. See how the green colors are more dominant and darker? So if this is the case, solid overcast and areas of steady rain pushing inland would also limit, if not wipe out, the threat of thunderstorms. But this could be pretty good rain. I want to back this up for a second. Let's go through the day Friday one more time. Here's Friday morning. Notice we're in the green pretty much all day. Yeah, the green pretty much all day Friday, into the afternoon, into the evening. So that is potentially not only a very gray day, but a day where it's raining more than it's not. Now here is Saturday. Now you can see the low is weakened and kind of disappeared. See the trough lines? Just look at my mouse. See where we're kind of in the dip of the contouring? So this is an upper level trough, but the low has weakened, a lot of moisture around, some rain, a westerly flow. You can see the wind arrows, but it's tough to tell how much rain. You could certainly make the case this could go either way. It could be a day where there's light rain kind of often, or it could be a day where, again, there's a lot of clouds, but not that much measurable rain in. So Saturday's a bit up in the air. By the time we get to Sunday morning, let's go ahead and play this. This is the latest model that came in this morning. Here's Sunday morning right here. See how we're back into the white? Now the moisture is moving off to the east. We're in a northwest flow pattern. And that's a dry, comfortable day on Sunday. And then we're dry getting into the first part of next week. This next weather system out here is going to break up and stay up to the north. Here's the way that we often look at these things just from the upper level 18,000 foot map. This is Wednesday. Here is the weak trough on this that's moving in and then pushing out. That's bringing some rain up in Washington State today. And then what I really want to show you is Wednesday PM coming into Thursday morning. See this big low dropping down? The moisture millibars are not terribly deep, a 558 low, we call it. But see how the contouring is packed around it? So that's a really well put together low pressure system that's going to bring us the likely rain at times Thursday, Friday. And then there it is moving into Idaho by the time we wake up Sunday morning. And that's the dry weather returning during the day on Sunday. Okay, quick word about wildfires. Here they are. So over 30 named large wildfires still burning across Oregon and Washington. You can see all the icons on here. I promised you I'd give you an update. So again, large fires are determined 100 acres or greater if it's timber, 300 acres or greater if it's mainly grasslands. So the big story here is out of all these fires, many of which are burning on the east flank of the Cascades, 15 out of 31 of these large fires you see on the map are 50% contained or better. So that's great news, right? Favorable, cooler, wet forecast obviously continues. And then check out this graphic. This is really impressive. This is the KGW TV Futurecast smoke model. There's not much smoke anywhere. I'm telling you, this cooler weather has really slowed fire activity and laid these fires down. The smoke is holding down close to the ground in the immediate fire zones. There is a little plume from the Blister Creek fire that's burning in parts of Lynn and Marion County right there. But other than that, the blue's really not much noticeable haze in the air at all. So we're mostly smoke-free. How about that? Hallelujah. All right, real quick. These are the current temperatures and the 9 o'clock hour. We'll hit Bend real quick, just give you an idea what some of the forecasts are. Wednesday, all dry in Central Oregon, 78 degrees. But as that low gets stronger and drops off the Oregon coast, rain at times in Central Oregon as well, Thursday, Friday, into Saturday. So keep that in mind. That's a sign of a strong weather system that's strong enough to push rain east of the Cascades, or at least up and over the Cascades. Down in Medford, let's check it out. Wednesday, dry, 84. Showers Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And with the rain and the clouds, 60s and 70s. Boy, that's a cool wet pattern for our good friends down in Medford. Let's go up to Seattle. Showers likely, they've got showers up there today. They'll have more Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All these, maybe not Sunday, but through Saturday, a good chance of each day has measurable rainfall. And then we'll go to Newport and check out the coast. Mostly what you expect. 60s showers. I think they're dry in Newport today. The rain's been up along from north of Tillamook. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all measurable rainfall days. Wow. How about that? And then here is my Portland 7-day courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros. Watching a shower threat today, but the main threat that I'm watching is on a line from Kelso Longview up to the north. So we're probably dry in Portland today, most likely. Kind of partly to mostly cloudy, 78 degrees. Tomorrow, showers pick up in the afternoon. Again, I think it's likely there will be scattered showers in the radar by later in the afternoon, but I'm not sure how much. And then Thursday, this is the day we think numerous showers. So we'll call it rain at times likely. Good bet of thunderstorms. Friday could be kind of a steady rain day at times. Saturday, I'm not sure. It's overcast. Ongoing chance of rain. I'm not sure how much we get. You could make the case it's more clouds than rain. Sunday's dry. Monday, we're mostly sunny and 80 degrees. So really active week coming up with some decent rain. So far, Portland has 3/10 of an inch of rain from last Saturday's storms in the rain gauge. Typically, August produces 54 100ths. And we could certainly go above that amount. Maybe we go above an inch for the month by the time we get to this coming Sunday and the rain chances end. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill, and I'll talk to you soon.